right, so quick announcements. Just FYI, if you are a student who usually takes the Yin and Nidra class on Monday nights, it's switching to Tuesday nights. So Tuesday nights at 6:30, the Yin and Nidra class with Akasha Kirti. And then I have my frequency class this Saturday. So it's breath work and sound. The breath work is not pranayama. It's not like a breath work exercise workshop. It's an experiential thing. You're doing one type of breath for a very long time, which is intended to get you kind of to bypass your critical mind and drop into just your felt senses and the energy inside of your body. So you're able to process it and express it in ways that you're not able to do out there in the real world. So if you're interested, I would love to have you. It's this Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m. And then the following Saturday, I have my embodiment class. So it's basically the same thing, but I have yoga at the beginning as well. So there's movement at the beginning. I think that can be really helpful to get into your body, like the physicality of your body, and then move into the breath work, get into your energetic being, and then into the sound, which is really just letting all those vibrations be felt and move through you. So those are both $30, and you sign up through the local co-op rather than Mosaic Yoga. So you're welcome to just show up. I think there will be plenty of space. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but you can probably just show up. But if you really want to come, then sign up in advance. And then just an FYI, we have a new instructor, Tyler, that's joining us, and his first class is tonight at 8:30. So I teach my Thursday 8:30 chill vibes, power flow, and he'll be teaching kind of the counterpart to that, which is Tuesday chill vibes, and his is a grounded vinyasa. So if you're curious about this new teacher, try his class. Oh, and then he's also on the third Sunday of each month offering Yin for athletic recovery. So it's like a 2-hour class the third Sunday of each month. Okay. And then, yeah, let's just go with that. Go ahead and do our yogas. So if you're not already there, come to your seated meditation. Ooh, we got one more. Where can we put Chrissy? Do you think we could make a spot in this row, maybe, like scoochies? Like you guys scoochies this way, Liz, you scooch that way. We'll make one right here. Thank you. Okay. Does that work? Okay. Is everyone okay? We all good? Okay. Okay, let's do it. So comfortable seated position, and go ahead and just kind of stretch, wiggle. And then as you are ready, find stillness. So take your time just kind of feeling into your physical body, noticing how you feel this morning, how your body feels. And then eventually just bring your hands to rest in an intentional way. Let your eyes close and really just start to become more present, more aware. So we're already here. Start to notice everything that is here, that is already in this moment, already happening right now. So feeling the ground underneath you that's holding and supporting you. Feeling into the space around you, the air on your skin, the energy in this room, the energy of community. And then feeling into your own inner space. So noticing physical sensations that are present. Feel into the length of your spine. Soften the muscles in your face. Let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. See if you can also notice kind of your energetic state of being, how you showed up today. If your energy had a color, what color would it be? So just using your imagination even. Start to feel into your breath. Maybe even visualize your breath flowing up and down the length of your spine. Just flowing through every little space inside of you. And next time you inhale, very intentionally feel fill up as big as you can. When you think you are full, see if you can hold at the top and even find an extra little sip of air. Open your mouth and just great big sigh. Let it go. Very nice. Again, like that. Inhale, fill up. Take that moment of pause. Hold. Extra sip if it's there. Any heaviness, any anxiety, any stress you're holding, imagine you can just breathe it out. Great big exhale. Good. One last time. So huge inhalation. Hold. As you hold, see if you can relax and soften a little bit around your held breath. And then as you are ready, big sigh to release, to soften. Ujjayi breath now. So seal your lips. Start to create that whisper noise, that oceanic sound as you breathe in and out. So it's a deep diaphragmatic breath. You hear it as it flows through the back of your throat. Each inhale, you become great, big, spacious through your entire torso. So you fill up like a 3D globe. Each exhale, everything hugs back in towards your center. So be right here in your seated meditation for as long as you want. As you feel ready, you can start to move. So if you want to start from your seat, please feel free. Maybe you just want to move through your head or your shoulders, your upper body. You can reach your arms up, stretch through your side bodies. So anything that feels good or anything that calls to you from your seat. And then eventually, everybody, hands and knees, tabletop, and just start to explore from there. So no hurry, take your time. Once you are on hands and knees, anywhere you would like to go. So cat-cows, always a familiar place to start. And then you can just kind of start moving around from there. Maybe take your hips side to side. Maybe circle your hips around. Maybe you want to sit back into a child's pose and just rest there. Good. Nice job, friend. So about 5 more rounds, wherever you want to go, whatever you want to explore with your physical body. And then downward facing dog is our eventual destination. So see if as you explore with your physical body, you can even start to feel into your energetic being a little bit more. So start to feel into those tight spaces, those places where you might be holding resistance or contraction. Start to breathe into those tight spaces. And always, I encourage you to close your eyes if needed to get out of your head. So if you find that your mind is really loud today, it's talking to you a lot, maybe just close your eyes and see if you can put your awareness inside and simply feel. So put your awareness in your shoulders. Work with just your shoulders. Put your awareness in your spine. Notice what's there. So as you move into your down dog, same thing, just feeling around, just exploring your body in this position today. So maybe today it feels really good to bend your knees and lift your hips super high. Maybe it feels good to take your feet out to the width of your yoga mat and kind of transfer your weight from side to side on the diagonal. Maybe you want to give your head a little shake or a little nod. Yeah, nice job, everybody. And then just quickly Question from me to you. If you would like a hands-off practice today, you would rather not be touched or adjusted, I do not take it personally. Just let me know by lifting one leg in the air. Okay, cool. So now, if you would like to lift your legs up just to explore, feel free. Stretch it out, maybe open your hips. Give yourself about 2, maybe 3 more breaths in your down dog. So feeling into your strong foundation, rooting through your fingertips, lifting from your center. You guys look great. When you are ready, just slowly crawl your hands to the back of your mat and find yourself in a forward fold. So eventually all the weight will come into your feet, back of your yoga mat, little or big bend in your knees. I would encourage feet at least hips width distance apart for this first fold. So all that does, it gives you more space in your hips and your pelvis. So feel into the backs of your legs. Maybe bend your knees more than usual and see if you can bring your weight more into your toes, less into your heels. See if you can lift your butt higher as you keep your weight slightly forward. So it's like you're moving your inner thighs back, wide, and apart. You're broadening your sit bones as you lift your butt towards the sky. Let your crown work towards the ground. Feel free to grab opposite elbows for ragdoll. Take a little sway or a little bob or a little bounce. Good. So if you are engaging your core, you'll feel your belly button drawing in and up. And that's where you're being held in this pose. So it feels almost like you could roll forward unless you find that connection to center. So like a rag doll, your upper body's just hanging. You're connected to your center. Belly button draws in and up. Take one more deep breath. And then with your next inhale, find your halfway lift. So spine nice and long, parallel to the ground. Get all the rounding out of your back. Exhale, fold and bow. Do that again, halfway lift. So stick your butt way out, reach your crown way forward, hug your shoulder blades towards your spine. Exhale, fold. This time all the way up. So come through your halfway lift and continue to rise. Arms to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart center. With your breath, inhale, high mountain. Exhale, take your slow dive down. So hinge at your hips, feel that connection to center as you dive. Beautiful, nice, crisp, halfway lift position. Inhale, so feel into the length of your spine. Exhale, let it go. Nice, Tracy. From the press of your feet, connect to your center, lead with your heart all the way up. Arms reach up, stretch. Exhale, hands to your heart center. One more round, just like that. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, slow dive. So see if you can take the entire length of your exhalation to dive down and then release and fold. Good. Lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, bow, let it go. Root through your feet and take it all the way back up. Arms to the sky, side bodies long, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Beautiful. This time, inhale, arms reach up. Hands behind your back as you exhale. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. So shoulder blades squeeze towards your spine. Maybe you even bend your elbows. Press your palms together like they're suction cupped. Squeeze your elbows towards each other like they're magnetized. And see if you can start to reach your hands back away from your body. Possibly add a little baby back bend. So lift and puff up through your chest. Lift your gaze. Press your hips forward, but hug in with your inner thighs like you're holding an invisible yoga block. Take one more great, big, huge inhale. Exhale, slow dive down. Keep your class. Hang out in your forward fold with your fingers interlaced. So see if you can find that connection to center. Use that connection to center. Lift your hips, lift your knuckles, bring your weight more forward. So more in your toes, less in your heels. You should be able to pick up your heels. If I wanted to slide a piece of paper under your heels, it would not be hard to lift them up. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, hands to low back, release your clasp. Nice and easy. Let your arms hang down. You can give them a little shake out. Halfway lift position. Realign your spine. Breathe in. And then plant your hands or your fingertips, and like you're an animal, like you're a four-legged creature, start to slowly crawl your hands forward. You're very light on your hands. Eventually, plank position, top of a push-up. Spread your fingers, actively push the ground away. So you want to feel your arms get strong. You don't want to sink into your joints. See if you can start to rock little baby rocks forward and back. Awesome, Cam. Belly button draws in and up. Breathe into your back body. If you'd like to, you can bring your knees to the ground. Take one more inhale, that little tiny rock forward. As you exhale, halfway down, strong arms, strong belly. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. Inhale, push back up. Awesome, Claire. Exhale one more time like that, halfway down. Shoulders stay plugged in, belly stays strong. Inhale, push up. And then exhale, slow motion all the way down. Good. Find a back bend variation of your choice. So Spider-Man Cobra, you know, is my favorite. Maybe Sphinx, maybe low Cobra, up dog, wherever you'd like to go. Take your time. Feel that opening through your front body. Downward facing dog is our eventual destination. So find your way back when you are ready. No rush. Once you're back in your dog pose, nice paw, big, deep, ujjayi breaths. All right, so one more time. You've got about 5 rounds in your down dog. You're more than welcome to move. Or maybe you just find stillness and feel those little tiny micro movements on the inside. Make little tiny micro adjustments. I can't even see them, but you feel them. So how can you be stronger? Through your hands, through your foundation. How can you be stronger, more stable? Through your shoulders. Are you connected to your center? Can you feel your center? If not, it always helps me to bend my knees a lot, push into my hands and lift my butt as high as possible. So that invisible rope, it's pulling up, it's tugging back. Feel that connection. Take one more inhale. Nice, Kate. Exhale. This time gaze forward. However you want to get there, top of your space, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bow, let it go. Root through your feet, lead with your heart all the way up. Big stretch at the top. Hands to your heart, exhale. All right, inhale, arms to the sky. This time, baby back bend. So cactus your arms, bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze as you curl open. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Exhale, chair plane. Bend your knees. Swing your arms back behind you. Your heart is still lifted. See if you can gaze forward rather than down at the ground. Let your heart follow. Feel your shoulder blades. Squeeze towards your spine so your shoulders are back and down. If you would like, option to rock forward and float up onto your tiptoes. Yes. Nice, Mo. So if you're on your tiptoes, you now have more range of motion in your legs. See if you can bend your knees more and get a little bit lower. Take one last big deep breath. Nice, Sandra. Inhale, stay on your tiptoes if you want. High mountain all the way up as tall as you can grow. Stay on your tiptoes if you want. Slow swan dive down. This is an exaggeration of what you want to feel every time. So weight forward as you dive. Halfway lift. Inhale, heels are on the ground now. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Take your vinyasa however you would like, or you can always skip it. See you back in downward facing dog. Good. Very nice. Ujjayi breath. So fire it up. Slow, steady, spacious. All right. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Square off your hips so inner thighs face each other. And then feel, again, you're going to hear me say this a million times, your connection to center. If you can find your center in every pose becomes just a little bit easier. So feel your inner thighs hugging in, feel your belly button drawing in and up. Take one more big inhale, right leg straight, strong, and powerful. Exhale, right knee to your nose, round your spine, hollow out your belly. Stay here as you breathe in, push the ground away. You should be on your back, tippy toes really high. Exhale, step through softly, low lunge. Good. Take your time to rise into crescent lunge. Nice, Callie. So legs are your foundation. Find your strength. How do you find your strength in your legs? By hugging towards midline. So front hip pulls back, back hip pulls forward. Your inner thighs are squeezing and your low belly is toning. So rather than feeling like your ribs are coming forward, knit your front ribs together, navel to spine. Lift your heart, maybe lift your gaze, and then feel your big, deep breaths. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, turbo lunge, cactus your arms, bend your back knee to a hover. If you want to modify it, back knee can come down to the ground at any time. Stay here, or option to add a back bend. Squeeze through the bottom tips of your shoulder blades, curl open. Yes, nice, Ellie. Strong legs, strong belly, navel to spine. Take one more breath. Inhale, back to crescent, reach up. Option to straighten your front leg if you want. Squeeze through your front thigh. Exhale, hands to the earth. So you're in low lunge. Root into your front foot. Standing splits. Left leg floats up. Yes. So all it is a one-legged forward fold. Your hands are there to help with balance only. So your weight is in your right foot and you're using your core. Find that connection to center, that invisible rope pulling up on your belly button. Make your left leg strong. Spread through your left toes. Take one more big inhale. See if you can lift your left leg a tiny bit higher. As you exhale, Shiva squat. So left knee tucks into the back of right knee. Both knees bend. Curl in. Get small. We're going to do 3. Inhale, re-extend. Handstand hop is an option if you want it. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, standing splits or handstand hop. Go for it. Last one, left knee to the back of right knee, all the way to empty in your breath. Inhale, re-extend. And as you exhale, step your left foot to the back of your mat, but set up for a warrior 2. So back foot parallel to the back edge of your mat. Yep, rise up when you're ready. Right arm forward, left arm back. Good. So your right toes face directly forward, left toes directly to the left. And if it feels like your butt is sticking out behind you, see if you can wrap your right butt cheek underneath you. Feel your right knee tracking open towards your pinky toe. You guys look awesome. Good awareness. Soften through your shoulder, soften through your face. And as you gaze over your right fingertips, just feel your slow, steady breaths. Next time you inhale, reverse warrior. So front palm rotates up, reach back. Keep the deep bend in your front knee. Keep tracking your front knee towards your pinky toe. Lift your right ribs away from your right hip. Yeah. Breathe into your right side. Take one more deep breath. And then end of your exhale, come back through your warrior 2. Legs stay the same, reach forward. So it's like you're sliding your rib cage, reach. When you can't reach anymore, side angle. Right arm towards the ground, left arm towards the sky, or feel free to take your own variation. So maybe left arm forward, maybe a half or a full bind. Wherever you go, heart stays open, hips stay open, and you're wrapping your right butt cheek, right knee tracking towards your pinky toe. Nice, Kay. Last couple breaths. Good. Nice, Jen. All right, from the press of your feet, next inhale, come back up to your warrior two, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, take both arms to the sky. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, take your swan dive down, wide-legged forward fold, anywhere you want to go. I'm not going to cue hands behind your back and interlace your fingers for this pose. So if you want to take it now, please feel free. If you want to take Skandasana, if you want to go for a headstand, there's lots of options. So you do you. Make sure all of your toes are facing forward if you are working the fold. So if your toes are facing out to both sides, you're completely missing that stretch in your hamstrings. So those little adjustments that make the biggest difference. If you are holding in your fold, same as your regular forward fold, less weight in your heels, little more weight in your toes and the balls of your feet. And focus on lifting your sit bones as high as you can, using your core strength. Crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Last couple breaths. I love all the different variations. Open mouth size, always welcome. One last round. Inhale, come to a halfway lift position. Fingertips on the ground, so bend your knees as much as you need to. And then spider crawl your hands forward, rotate your toes forward. You're in a low lunge again. From low lunge, listen. Three-legged down dog, right leg back and up. You can go straight to down dog or exhale, come forward to a three-legged plank or your variation of plank, chaturanga, lower down. Back bend of your choice. Inhale and take your time. When you are ready, downward facing dog. Slow, spacious breaths. You might walk it out. You might feel into right leg versus left leg, right side versus left side. Yeah, good. All right, from your down dog, next inhale, take your left leg to the sky. Other left leg Sandra. Square off your hips, so inner thighs face each other. Find that connection to your center. Try not to sink into your outer right hip, so hug in with your inner thighs. You might not be able to lift your left leg as high, that's okay. Take one more inhale, push down through all 10 of your fingertips, lift from your belly button. Exhale, knee to your nose, scoop out your belly, round your spine. Stay here as you breathe in, push the ground away. You should be on your back, tippy toes. Exhale, step through softly like you're stepping over something. Good, and then rise. Take your time settling in. Find your foundation. So strong foundation through your legs, your expression through your upper body. So when I say your expression, it doesn't mean you have to do anything different physically, but it's just feeling into your own unique expression today in this moment. You want to spread your fingers really wide, or maybe today, softening through your hands and your elbows feels nice. Maybe you want to smile. Maybe you can just soften through your facial muscles. So a little less intense through your face. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, turbo lunge. Cactus your arms, bend your back knee to a hover. Remember, you can bring your back knee down to modify at any time. Otherwise, back knee is hovering and you're trying to pull your backside forward. Stay where you are at or add to your back bend. Make it come from your mid to your upper back. So the bottom tips of your shoulder blades are squeezing. See if you can press your elbows forward as you lift your heart up. Take one last big deep breath. Inhale, back to crescent, re-extend, realign, straighten your front leg if you want to. Hands come down, root into your front foot, back leg to the sky, standing splits. So all we are doing, remember, one leg forward fold. So don't let the name freak you out or psych you out. Just a one-legged forward fold. If your right foot is 2 inches away from the ground, perfectly fine with me. See if you can spread your right toes and feel that connection to your center. Take one more inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat. Right knee tucks in the back of left. Curl in, get small. Inhale, re-extend if you want. Handstand hop just for funsies. And then exhale again, Shiva squat. Right knee the back of left knee. Inhale, re-extend. Handstand hop if you want it. Exhale, last time, Shiva squat. Nice, Lizzie. Inhale, re-extend. And then softly step your right foot to the back of your yoga mat. Set up your warrior 2 stance. Rise when you are ready. Virabhadrasana 2. So left toes forward, right toes to the right. Feel your left butt cheek wrapping underneath you. So if you are sticking your butt out, how can you shift? How can you wrap that left butt cheek underneath? Feel the engagement of your outer left glute, your medial glute. Feel your front knee tracking towards your pinky toe. Connect to your center. So if you're pressing your ribs forward, navel to spine, tone your belly. Next, inhale, reverse your warrior. Front palm rotates up, reach back. Good. Nice, Sue. Keep that deep bend in your front knee. Keep your back leg strong so you're rooted through the inner and outer edge of your back foot, your back thigh. Those muscles in your thigh are hugging around the femur bone, holding on tight. See if you can breathe more length into your left side. Take one more big inhale, bend your left knee, reach. Exhale, come back through your warrior 2. Reach forward now. So like you're sliding your rib cage forward. Yeah, when you can't reach anymore, tip it over. So the only thing that should have to change is your arms. You don't want to close off your heart. So heart wants to look up. How can you let it? Feel free to move into your own variation on this side. Maybe right arm forward, bicep next to your ear. Half bind, full bind. Big, deep breaths. Nice, Arya. Take about 2 more. Soften your face. Soften around the pose. Next time you inhale, press into your feet, rise back up. Straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, both arms to the sky. Breathe in. And exhale, take your slow dive all the way down. Wide-legged fold, about 5 breaths or so. Anywhere you'd like to go. So you can do the same thing you did before. You can do something completely different. Wherever you choose to be, breath is right there with you. Let's see if you can bring your weight just a little bit forward. Good job, friends. Open your mouth and sigh it out anytime it feels like there's too much. Feel like you're too hot, it's too intense, there's too much sensation. Sigh it out your mouth, give it somewhere to go. Last couple breaths, feeling into your body, your legs, maybe your back body. Stay connected to your Ujjayi. Next, inhale, halfway lift position. Fingertips on the ground. Bend your knees as much as needed. Nice, Chrissy. Crawl your hands to the top of your space. So you're back in a low lunge position. From low lunge, 3-legged down dog. So you're going to unthread your left leg. Take it back and up. Yes. Inhale here. Exhale straight to down dog or rock forward, your variation, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, heart lift, shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog, or if you would like, you're more than welcome to take a child's pose or a hero's pose to rest. So take about 5 breaths, reconnecting to your body. Noticing what's flowing through, recommitting to your practice. We'll move through that entire sequence a couple more times. We'll move a little faster. So 1 breath, 1 movement. It doesn't mean we speed through and just get it over with. It means we move slowly and intentionally with our slow, intentional breaths. So if at any time you feel like I'm cueing too slow, see if you can breathe bigger, breathe deeper. If at any time you want to take a break, you want to do your own thing, that is always fine with me. So this is your practice. Always listen to yourself, your body first. If you're coming with me, downward facing dog. Great big inhale into your dog pose. Exhale, look to the top of your space, however you want to get there. Forward fold. Halfway lift, spine parallel to the earth. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. From the press of your feet, lead with your heart. Rise. Bend your knees a lot if you feel it in your low back. Reach up. Hands to heart. Exhale. All right, here we go. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So swing your arms back, maybe float to tiptoes. Stay on tiptoes if you would like. High mountain all the way up, super tall. Squeeze through the fronts of your thighs. Stay on your tiptoes if you'd like as you slowly dive down. Stick your butt out. Feel that connection to center. Good. Halfway lift. Heels on the ground. Lengthen out. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. See if you can keep your exhale going as you lower. Strong arms, strong belly. Awesome, Jen. Inhale, curl open, shoulders back and down. Be in the pose, don't just move through it. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky, strong and powerful. Slowly and softly use your core. Exhale, step through. Inhale, rise, fill up with breath. Exhale, turbo lunge, add your back bend if you would like. Tone your belly, navel to spine. Inhale, back to crescent or straighten your front leg, squeeze through your front thigh. Nice, Victoria. Exhale, hands come down. Root into your right foot. Inhale, left leg high, standing splits. Reach your left toes up. Just one time, Shiva squat. Left knee tucks into the back of right, get small. Inhale, re-extend, or if you want, handstand hop. Exhale, step your left foot back. Listen, reverse warrior. So rise all the way up and back. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Reach forward and tip it over all the way to emptiness. Nice, Kay. Inhale, rise. Straighten your front leg. Parallel your feet, both arms to the sky. Exhale, dive down, heart lead, stick your butt out, and then all the way down, all the way to empty. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips on the ground, breathe in. And mindfully crawl your hands forward as you exhale, you're back to low lunge. Inhale, three-legged down dog, right leg to the sky. Straight to your down dog, or exhale, rock forward, plank to chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, left foot forward, ever so softly. Good. Rise up, crescent lunge, strong legs. Exhale, turbo, optional back bend if you want it. Nicely up. Inhale, crescent, option to straighten front leg, squeeze your front thigh. Exhale, hands come down. Root into your left foot. Inhale, standing splits, right leg high. Just one Shiva squat. Exhale, right knee tucks into the back of left. Inhale, re-extend or handstand hop if you want it. Exhale, set up your warrior two. So step your right foot back, and as you breathe in, all the way up and back, reverse. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over, empty out. Inhale, back up, both arms up, straighten front leg, parallel your feet. Exhale, take your dive down all the way to empty, crown towards the ground, sit bones towards the sky, navel to spine. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged down dog, left leg back and up. Straight to your dog pose or come forward, vinyasa, your way. All right, inhale, curl open. Exhale, nice belly, downward facing dog. Give yourself a moment, reconnect to your breath, recommit to your practice. Notice, feel the physical body, your energetic body, even emotions that are coming up. Maybe you're frustrated or angry. Let that be there and just notice it. Maybe you're feeling so good today. Let that be there and take it in. One more round, I'll add a few little additions. So just like always, stay present, listen to my cues, take what works, leave the rest behind. Downward facing dog, one last great big inhale. Exhale, gaze to the top of your space, step or float forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bow. Root through your feet all the way to stand. Arms reach up, stretch it out. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, listen. Inhale, arms to the sky. Side body stretch of your choice to your right. Exhale, you can make it your own. Inhale through center. Other side, up and over, exhale. Inhale, high mountain. Now add your baby back bend. Exhale, cactus your arms, curl open, navel to spine to protect low back. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. Option to float to tiptoes. Inhale, maybe stay on tiptoes, high mountain all the way up. As tall as you can grow, maybe stay on tiptoes as you dive down slowly. Good work. Heels on the ground as you lift halfway. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Try to keep that exhale going or even hold empty as you lower. Chaturanga. Inhale, curl open, shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Listen here. Inhale your right leg high. You can hold or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Get as close as you can. Good, Sue. Inhale back up, stretch and lengthen. Right to right, aim for your armpit as high as you can. Maybe you even add a push up. Inhale back up, three-legged. Now everybody knee to your nose and step through softly. Nice, Cam, breathe in, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, turbo, cactus your arms, bend your back knee, maybe add your back bend. Listen, inhale back to crescent, option to straighten front leg. And then as you exhale, airplane lunge or full airplane fly. So swing your arms back and perhaps float your back foot off the ground. Go for a smiley face shape from the crown of your head to your back heel. Awesome, Victoria. So use your back strength to lift your heart. Use your inner thigh strength to lift your back heel. One last breath wherever you're at. Nice, Charles. See if you can land in crescent lunge softly. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, hands come down. Root into front foot, standing splits, left leg high. Exhale, Shiva squat, get small, left knee tucks into the back of right. Inhale, re-extend, handstand hop if you want it. Exhale, step your left foot back. It's parallel to the back edge of your mat. Inhale, reverse, rise all the way up, reach up and back. Nice, Mo. Exhale, come through warrior two into side angle. Pause in side angle, my friends. You can stay here, breathe and work this pose however you'd like, or option for a balancing half moon. Reach your right hand forward, float your back foot up. Hips stay open. So focus on squeezing your outer right butt cheek and letting your hips open. Yes, if your back leg is lifted, make it strong, powerful. Good job. Wherever you are at, 2 more deep breaths. You've got it. Yeah, variations more than welcome. See if you can land softly in a warrior two. So everybody come back to a warrior two stance. Take a moment to settle, reconnect to your breath. Back to our flow. Inhale, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, arms to the sky. Exhale, take your dive all the way down, navel to spine, crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Halfway lift, breathe in, fingertips on the ground. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, rotate toes forward. 3-legged down dog, right leg to the sky. 3-legged down dog, Tracy, right leg to the sky. And exhale, rock forward, plank to chaturanga. Your variation, good. Yes, inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hips lift. Good work. Inhale your left leg high. You can hold here or exhale, left knee, right elbow, push the ground away. Use your obliques. Inhale, back up. Awesome, Kate, lengthen. Left to left, aim high. Add the push-up if you want it. Inhale, back up. And then last one, knee to your nose. Everybody step forward softly. Rise, crescent, you are almost there. Stay with it. Exhale, turbo, cactus your arms, bend your back knee, optional back bends. Inhale, crescent, option to straighten front leg. And here's where we're adding on. Exhale, airplane lunge or fly. Yeah, go for that smiley face shape, top of your head, back to your heel. Use your core, connect to your center. Beautiful work, your personal fullest expression. One last breath. Come back to your crescent, soft landing if possible. Breathe in. Nice. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, standing splits. Right leg floats up. Yes. Exhale, Shiva squat. Curl in. That's it. Inhale, re-extend or handstand hop if you want it. Exhale, step your right foot back. And you've got your reverse warrior. So with your in-breath, all the way up and back. Beautiful. Exhale, side angle. Reach forward. Reach, reach, reach. Tip it over. Pause. Stay and work your side angle. Or turn it into a balancing half moon. Reach forward. Back foot floats up. Everything is nice and open. So keep your hips open. Let them open by squeezing through your outer left butt cheek. So many times I see people with square hips and they're just reaching their right arm to the sky. So let everything open. Maybe lift your back foot a little higher. One last huge breath wherever you are at. Land in a warrior two. Come back to warrior two. Settle in. Find your slow, steady breath. Ujjayi. Inhale, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, take your arms up, stick your butt out, heart forward, exhale all the way down, fold. Good, okay, lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, back to low lunge. From low lunge, 3-legged dog, left leg back and up, yes. Yes. Exhale, rock forward, plank to chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. And you choose down dog, child's pose, hero's pose, wherever you like to go, but just come back to notice, to feel. So all that energy you've stirred up inside of you, feel it flowing through. Whatever is there, not trying to make it go away, but just allowing space. If you are frustrated, if you are bored, there's space for that too. So yoga is not about being peaceful and happy all the time. It's about feeling the full spectrum of our human experience, being open and willing, be honest with what's inside of us. Allow it, knowing that it's only temporary. It's not who we are, it's just passing through. In your next couple of breaths, downward facing dog. All right, my friends. So big, huge inhale into your down dog. Exhale, look to the top of your mat, however you'd like to get there. Forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Ah. Root through your feet all the way to stand, arms extend. Hands to heart. And from here, we're gonna move into a balance. Right foot is your foundation. Lift your left knee up. So standing staff, you can keep your hands at your heart, or you can bring your hands to your hips and see if you can start to just open and close your left leg. Everything else stays very still. So you wanna feel that engagement of your outer left glute as you open up. Next time you open, keep your knee out and place your foot on your leg for tree pose. So inner thigh is great. Otherwise, inner calf, inner ankle, totally fine. What I don't want your right hip shooting out to the right. So hug in and then lift up. Maybe take your arms up, grow your branches. Maybe there's some way you want to explore on your own. Bring some movement in. Close your eyes, add a back bend, add a side body stretch. So your tree pose for about 2 or 3 more breaths, feeling into it. Hug in, so sole of your foot presses into leg, leg back into foot, little tone in your belly. Take one last round. See if you can slowly come back to standing staff, just like we came in. So release your foot, close off your hip. Maybe extend your left leg straight forward. Try not to lean back. Take one last big inhale, super tall. As you exhale, just set your left foot down. Even out your weight, dive down, forward fold. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank, pause. Side plank, right hand is your foundation. Roll onto the baby toe edge of right foot. Or right knee can absolutely come down to modify. If your bottom knee is not on the ground, focus on lifting your hips as high as you can. So the higher you lift your hips, the more that will take weight out of your wrist and your shoulder. You want to be using your strong right side obliques. Maybe left arm reaches towards me, lengthen your left side. Maybe your left leg even floats up. Maybe you even find a tree pose with your left leg, who knows? Last big, huge, full body breath. And back to plank or modified plank. Awesome, Charles. Inhale at the top of your push-up. Slowly lower down. Inhale, back bend of your choice. And then downward facing dog. Just take a moment to stretch, to lengthen, to feel whatever's flowing through physically, energetically, emotionally. One more big inhale. Exhale, gaze to the top of your mat, however you want to get there. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. So make this feel good. Find the length in your spine. Telescope your ribs. Exhale, fold. And then rise all the way up. This is your last time rising. Reach up, stretch. Hands to heart center. And then pausing here, taking that balance now on our left foot. So as you are ready, right knee floats up for standing staff first. Keep your hands at heart or hands to hips. Try to keep your hips nice and level. Don't let anything shift through your hips as you start to open and close your right hip. So just like your right hip is a hinge on a door, your right leg is the door. Swinging, nothing else changes. Next time you open your knee out to the right, place your foot on your leg. Inner calf is perfectly fine. Inner ankle is perfectly fine. You can use your hand to help it up to your inner thigh. And then when you are ready, if you'd like, you can grow your branches. You can explore with movement, with your gaze. Try your best to feel that hugging in. So rather than letting your left hip shoot out to the left, stick out to the left, you're hugging in and lifting up. It's like you're being zipped up, a zipper going through your midline. As you reach and lengthen, take a couple more rounds. If you're falling out, perfect. That's why we are here. That's why we are practicing. Nice, Kelly. Slow as you can, mindfully as possible. Back to standing staff. Very nice poses, you guys. So remove your foot, close off your hip. Maybe extend right heel, presses forward, super, super tall. One more inhale. Exhale, set your right foot down, even out your weight, stick out your butt, dive down. It's like there's a wall behind you, and you're trying to touch your butt to the wall. Your butt sticks out as you dive. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. You're in plank, pause. Left hand is your foundation, side plank, Vashisthasana. Roll onto the baby toe edge of left foot, or left knee can always come down. Left forearm can always come down. If your bottom knee is not on the ground, focus on lifting your hips to get your obliques to do most of the work. Maybe right arm forward, maybe right leg up, maybe even a tree pose with your right leg. See if you can lift your hips higher, feel into your own personal fullest expression today. One last huge breath. Nice, Jen. End of your exhale, slowly plank or modify. Inhale at the top. You are so strong. Find that strength. Slowly lower with your exhale. Lift your heart, breathe in. You can take as much time in your back bend as you'd like. Downward facing dog. Ujjayi. All right. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Pigeon pose, right shin forward. Set your body down gently. So make sure your right knee is towards the outer right edge of your mat, not midline. So if your right knee is right in the middle of your mat, you're missing the external rotation in your right hip. So you want your right knee out nice and wide. And the point is not to push your hips down. It's to find the balance of stability with flexibility. So if you can sit in this really easy, your practice in this pose is stability. So you're gonna pull your front hip back, pull your back hip forward, keep pulling your front hip back as you take your heart forward. It's so different than just plopping into it. I could plop into it and fall asleep if I wanted to without any muscle energy. Or I could work the pose, finding the stability, plugging the joints into the sockets, and really working into the muscles, breathing into the muscles. Good job, friends. And if you know this pose works better for you on your back or in a seat, or you just like to take it there today, always it's your choice. Got about 5 to 7 more rounds. I'm gonna come around with a little bit of essential oil spritz. If you do not want it near you or on you, just give me a little raise of your hand. Okay, thank you. Just focus on your deep breathing. Maybe even visualize your breath moving down into your right hip. Soften your face. So notice, are you clenching your jaw? Are you tightening up through your forehead? Pull, yeah, get your right knee up here. I think you can. And keep pulling back, so you want this to stay lifted. Yeah, that's it. Good job. Good, that's much better. So notice where you're tensing up that you do not need to be. And just by noticing, maybe something starts to shift. Take about 2 or 3 more breaths. Try it out your mouth at any time. Ah. And then as you're ready, my friends, I'll just kind of leave it up to you. But eventually start your transition back to downward facing dog, however you want to get there. So you might take it back to a 3-legged dog, even flip your dog. You might take it into a tabletop, take some cat-cow. Anything goes. Take a vinyasa if you'd like. Eventually down dog and just walk it out. And then I'll just let you, each of you in your own time, come into pigeon on your left. So no hurry, eventually left shin forward. Take just as much time, care, awareness as you did on the other side. So set yourself up. So remember, left hip is pulling back. It's like there's an invisible rope attached to your left butt cheek that's being tugged back and up. So you don't want to feel like your weight is all going forward and pushing down into your hips. You want to feel that connection to center lifting you up as you're bowing forward. Good job. Those of you who are finding that, I can see it. Nice work. And focus on your deep breathing. So scoop this up. Yeah. That. Stay there. If it helps even. And then use that to kind of push and pull. Yeah, just like that, because you're so flexible. So work with your stability a little bit. So finding that sense of softening around the pose, softening within the pose. So I like to compare it. You can make a fist really, 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 really tight. And then within that fist, you keep the structure, but you can soften your fingers within it. Same thing you're doing here. You're keeping the structure. You're just softening within it. Nice, yeah. Good. Everybody, so good with your hips. Take your last couple breaths or so. And I'll just let you decide, since we all came into it at slightly different times. When you feel pretty much even, start your journey back to one final down dog. However you want to get there, whatever neutralizing movements you want to take, whatever counter poses, counter stretches you'd like to take. And then eventually just walk it out in your down dog, or if you'd rather, a child's pose is just fine. So once you get back to down dog or child's pose, Just give yourself a few rounds of breath, feeling into whatever's flowing through, feeling into all the space you've created, or maybe just softening, really letting the ground hold you. Good. I love these different poses you've chosen to end up in. Take a couple more rounds, sighing it out your mouth if you would like. Ah. And then however you would like to get there, all the way down onto your back. You can face whichever direction you want to. I do not care. Once you are on your back, draw your knees in and find a gentle rock from side to side. So give your low back just a nice little massage against the ground. Eventually, supine spinal twist of your choice. Go to either side first. Just be aware of the space around you. So it can be as simple as just letting your knees fall to one side. Maybe you want to cross your legs. Maybe you want to take a windshield wiper variation. Maybe you want to extend one or both legs. So whatever will best serve you. And we'll take about 5 breaths on each side. And then as you're ready, next couple of rounds, just slowly switch to the other side. You can take a moment as you come through center to neutralize. So maybe a little rock, maybe give your knees a squeeze, maybe a full body stretch. Especially in your twists, can you send your breath down to your belly, down to your low back. So each exhale, it's just like your body is melting around the twist, melting into the ground. Then I will leave it up to you, but when you feel pretty much even on both sides, come back to the center and find an inversion of your choice for about 5 to 10 breaths. So anything that puts your hips and or legs higher than your heart. Can be something more restorative, so feel free to use any props you might have, your block or your bolster. Feel free to make it more challenging if that's what you're feeling. So a headstand. If you want to move to a wall, you're welcome to. And then eventually, so please take your time in your inversion. You can do a couple different inversions even if you'd like. But eventually ease your way out and just start transitioning into your final relaxation. So taking any final poses, any counter poses. Personally, I always love a good happy baby at the end of practice. So whatever you would like to do, finish off your own practice. And then eventually settling into your final Shavasana. So at the end of our practice, we always have this time to simply just be still. This is actually, at least in the yogic tradition, it's what we're working up towards. Our entire practice is working up towards this moment of relaxation. So we've tired out our bodies, we've fatigued our muscles. Hopefully, our minds are a little quieter than they were at the beginning of our practice. And now give yourself these last few moments to just rest, to simply just be. Let go of any doing and allow yourself, allow your breath to become effortless, allow your body to be still. And my little quote for you today is by Cory Muscara, meditation teacher, one of my favorites. He says, practicing stillness is not about privileging stillness over movement. It's about having the capacity to be still amidst the ongoing stream of your patterns and impulses. It's about choice. It's about having the capacity to be still amidst the ongoing stream of your patterns and impulses. It's about choice. So these last few moments, choose to be still, to feel each little impulse that comes. Let it go, let it come, let it go. Just feeling everything, noticing everything, passing through the field of your awareness. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Start to wiggle through fingers and toes. Maybe you'd like to give yourself a little temple massage or even a little forehead or neck massage. And as you're ready, just start transitioning over to either side, fetal position. Take a moment, just resting on your side, curling into yourself. Just really let your practice and all the energy from it absorb in, sink in, seep in. Maybe use your imagination to visualize that in some way. And then using the strength in your arms, guide yourself up to seated meditation, facing forward. So just right back where we started. And close your eyes, gather your hands to your own heart. And we'll seal our practice. We'll close our practice all together with one collective Om. So Om is your own personal vibration coming through your body rather than being all self-conscious about how you sound, and just really softly Om from your throat. See if you can make it come all the way down from your gut, all the way down from your belly. Don't worry about how you sound, but focus on how it feels, that vibration, your voice moving through and coming out, expressing. So start by just exhaling, empty out, clear your throat if needed. Breathe in your voice. Thank you all so much for being here, showing up, letting me guide you. Namaste. Namaste. Okie dokie. Thank you, my friends. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Give yourself a pat on the back. You did it. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. You were so good. Yes, you were. You were so good, girl. Oh, yes, you were. Oh, yes, you were. You were so good, girl. Yes, you were. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That was so good. See, that was so good. Yes. Oh my gosh.